let's just jump right into this. This is the structure that we're going to use today. And really, this is the key takeaway, right? Get ready now. Good things are going to happen. There's a lot of opportunities that are going to occur after the economy reopens. And obviously, because of the virus, we're going to have a lot of opportunities, and we'll get through that. What I want you to think about is this question, right? Going back over history with infectious diseases before, we've seen this, right? All the way back to the dark ages of the bubonic plague, but even all the way forward to Ebola and MERS, right? They all have similar characteristics, and those three are right there. And I would just add one more, which is wherever the outbreak happens, and everybody who's in that area, try to get as far away as they possibly can from it, and of course, spread the disease. So that's why I feel like we've seen this before, and that's why I feel like I have confidence to know that we're going to get through this, right? To turn it on again. So with this in mind, let's talk about this. What are people doing to adapt right now as our economic light board is shut off, right? So these are the trends that are supercharged during this time period where we're trying to figure out what to do, right? Everybody's adapting, trying to figure out. Now, you're up in Minnesota, so I figured I'd focus on healthcare and agriculture. Those are two really big things going on in the state of Minnesota. And also work from home, because I figure everybody could relate to that. Everybody's probably experienced some of these things. Another quiz, right? Here's the poll question. Now, a lot of you have worked from home, and I will tell you my answer as you look at this. We can't really do the polling because we're recording this, but my answer would be like all of the above, A. No, I'm sorry, all of the above, D, but really focused on C. Why do I focus on that? Because I'm working at home, but I've got a 20-year-old home from college, and I've got my wife who's working from home as well. She works in IT and is a Salesforce administrator, right? They both are working upstairs, but that's not the problem. The problem is that my office is in the basement and the family room is right above me. So what does that mean? So when they want to go do the workouts, guess where they do it? Right above my office. So how are we supposed to thrive going forward in this reopening and some of the opportunities that are out there? Now, what I will tell you is that I want everybody to start getting really creative and start thinking about and maybe sketching out what a post-COVID world would look like and the opportunities that are going to be there. Now, there's several scenarios that you can work for what the world is going to look like, but I'm going to be operating from the scenario that we get therapies completed in the next month and then a vaccine in less than a year's time. Now, whether it's finance, manufacturing, or tech, these are some of the opportunities that I see coming out there. Just three different categories. There's many more than these, but let's just stretch our brains a little bit and try to take a look at this. But I will tell you anecdotally that I'm already seeing in Chicago, there's demand for houses out away from the city by really millennials and companies that are, you know, this trend of millennials and companies moving into cities, I think will stop right now. I don't know if it'll reverse, but it's certainly going to stop. In Chicago, as an example, again, we had 17 Fortune 1000 companies move into Chicago over the last 5 years because that's where their workforce was. Right? All right, so just to wrap this up, overcome, adapt, and thrive. Obviously, these are the three things that we covered today: overcoming the economic damage and carnage, adapting through supercharging these past trends, and of course, thriving on these new opportunities. So with that, I just want to focus again and say, look, this is where I really believe that I would hope everybody spends time to get ready for good things happening coming forward. It's going to be fits and starts for sure, but it's going to happen. We're not going to stay shuttered. It can't happen. We have to move forward. We have to give people the opportunity to do their businesses. We're really hurting them. We have to rebalance that equation between health and the economy. And of course, I strongly believe that we've got a lot of opportunities for those that are prepared. So just take a moment right now, before I end this, just take a moment, write down 2 things that you can take away from this at the end of these notes that you can apply to your work and hopefully have it help you going forward in what you're doing. Unfortunately,